Well, the ghost of match fixing seems to have hit the world of cricket yet again, with tainted New Zealand cricketer Lou Vincent claiming that he, along with 4 others, including former Indian player Dingesh Mongia, fixed matches during the defunct ICL. Now, during the perjury trial of Chris Gayle in London, Lou Vincent said that he was part of a gang of 4 that fixed matches while playing for Chandigarh Lions in ICL. He said that the same was done on the insistence of some senior cricketers, and he's also named New Zealand all-rounder Daryl Tuffy as part of the gang. Meanwhile, Dinesh Mongia has denied all of these allegations, saying that he never fixed matches and has no idea what the Kiwis are up to. Dinesh Mongia was in fact suspended by ICL during the 2008 edition due to disciplinary reasons, which up till now have not really been disclosed. The Punjab left-hander also did not manage to get amnesty from the BCCI when all the other ICL players came back into the fold. All right, let's go straight now to my colleague Radhika for more on this. Radhika, I was reading, earlier on in the morning about these allegations that has been made by the New Zealand cricketer in a London courtroom, and how he confesses that he helped, fixing matches, and that Dinesh Mongia was part of that gang of 4. Now, these are some very serious allegations that he has made, not, to any press or just in the saying, but to a courtroom.
Yes, Avantika, of course, the case that we're talking about here actually deals with Chris Gayle's perjury trial, and where Lou Vincent deposed, he said, and very clearly, that he, under the directions of senior cricketers, which of course points to Chris Gayle, that 4 people fixed matches during the ICL season. Dinesh Mongia, the Indian cricketer, has been named in these 4 players as well. The all other 3, including Daryl Tuffy, Lou Vincent and Chris Gayle, are New Zealand players. The fact that an Indian cricketer has been named who did not get amnesty from BCCI when all the other players from ICL came back into the fold, and that he was in fact suspended from ICL as well for reasons that were not disclosed by the ICL board at that point of time, does raise a lot of questions. Dinesh Mongia obviously has said that he has no idea what Vincent is saying, and he does not know what the New Zealand players were up to. But the fact that he has actively not been involved with cricket after, the BCCI banned all the ICL players after the ICL stopped function, and in fact even ICL, suspended him, does raise a lot of questions. We'll have to see if the BCCI does take this up, because as far as the ICL is concerned, it was a derecognized league. It was a league that the BCCI, did not have anything to do with. But as far as world cricket is concerned, and with all these fixing allegations in IPL as well, this is something that needs to be looked into. The case, of course, does not involve match fixing, but we will have to see how sincerely the BCCI and ICC take these revelations that have been made by Lou Vincent in the London courtroom. All right, consulting editor Boria Majumdar also joins us for more on this. Boria, Chris Gayle, who's also accused of perverting the course of justice, has also denied all of these charges made against him. And now Dinesh Mongia has come out and said that, all these allegations are false, and he has no idea that what Lou Vincent is talking about. But, obviously the truth lies in between somewhere, and probably somebody is guilty of fixing those matches.
There is no doubt that somebody is guilty. The question is who is. And I have not seen anybody who will owe up. But Lou Vincent has not been labeling these charges today. He has been labeling these charges for a while. It has been going on. It is definitely a black mark on international cricket. The Chris Gayle trial has once again brought it to light. I mean, we all know Lalit Modi made these allegations at one point in time. We know that this has been dragging on first at a London court. Chris Gayle is now in serious financial crisis as a result of this. But Lou Vincent has been saying this, if I remember right, for the last 1.5 years. He's named Dinesh Mongia now, which is a specific charge. So Dinesh Mongia will obviously have to refute that. But the fact is, one needs to go down and find out what the truth is, because senior international cricketers are involved. And unless this whole taint of fixing goes away, cricket stands to lose. That is the bigger problem. And the taint of match fixing has clearly, cast such an ugly shadow on the game of cricket. Former Indian cricketer Nikhil Chopra is also with us. Nikhil, how would you respond to this news coming in? These are some very serious allegations that Lou Vincent has made, in a London courtroom.
Absolutely. It's so unfortunate, because still over the cloud, whatever happened in the IPL, and we're trying to sort that out. Shashank Manohar has come on board, and he's trying to make sure that BCCI becomes transparent and clean, just to restore the confidence back into the fans' eyes that cricket is absolutely clean. And I think Mr. Manohar is trying to do everything possible so that it becomes transparent. And like Boria said, Avantika, the most important thing is, if you go back down, the ICL time, who suspended, or what was the governing council at that time? What were the charges against Dinesh Mongia when he was suspended? If we get to know that, we'll absolutely know there must have been something. There's no smoke without fire. There must have been a reason why he got suspended at that moment in time. Lou Vincent now just coming back and only reiterating that whatever has happened, it is these 4 or 5 guys were involved in ICL match fixing. So there must have been some sort of truth. But if we actually go back and try and find out who the governing council is, or if we could speak to one of the governing council members of the ICL and say, when Mr. Dinesh Mongia was suspended, what was the reason of his suspension?
Absolutely. There was a lot of mystery and controversy, regarding his sudden suspension, Nikhil, and even Vincent, who himself confessed that he continued to fix matches even after he left the league. Isn't that, correct me if I'm wrong there?
It's very unfortunate, all this is happening now, but the important thing is, at least, whatever news is coming out, Avantika, you got to make sure that the authorities get to hear of this. The Anti-Corruption Bureau, even in domestic cricket, they're getting very, very strong on. Ever since the new regime has taken over in the BCCI, even some of the under-19 kids, they've got player match official zones. Nobody else is allowed to walk through that zone if the game is going on. So these are good moves. The important thing is, A, when you have punishments that serve as a deterrent, the other thing is to make sure that the game is absolutely clean, is educating the players. There is no shortcut to going out there and, achieving whatever you wish to achieve. You're living your dream, you're playing the sport, work hard, and the world can be yours. Don't take the shortcut.
Well, very, very important words of wisdom there. Nikhil, thanks so much for joining us. We'll get in a quick, response from former Indian cricketer Madan Lal also, who joins us. Thank you so much for speaking to us, Madan. How do you react? Some big trouble there for Dinesh Mongia, who has absolutely denied all of these allegations that has been made against him by Lou Vincent.
Yeah, that's right. I read in the newspaper today, his name has come out, in the public domain. But I think, I don't know, Lou Vincent, they might be knowing better than everybody, but still there was a rumor, going on, so-and-so is involved, so-and-so involved. But there was never a name came out, But he has to face it now. Lou Vincent has told in the court, it depends what sort of action they take, what sort of further inquiry will be.
All right, Madan, thanks so much for joining us.